So here we are after several months of long campaigning. Boston is under our control. We have destroyed, if you haven't seen it last episode, we strangled the British at Providence and Newport, able to completely cut them off from their supply lines, which was a very nice move on my part, if I do say so myself. We were dominating the naval warfare, so they couldn't get any supplies into Newport from the sea, and basically we just annihilated them in their entirety, which is obviously going to be a pretty big boom for us. We can now kind of recalibrate our forces. Supplies, as you guys can see, are doing a pretty decent job of getting around to where they need to be, and now just reform up our army, look to take Portsmouth, look to go ahead and take the 2 forts and maybe even Hobbiton, and then then we have a decision to make. Do we push up northwards and go to these forts up in Fort Frank, Fort Halifax, or do we shift our focus leftwards and go and look to try and take on Montreal? There's also some British soldiers floating, having a little dip in the Champlain Lake. We are also playing on the brand new patch as well, so as you guys can see, there is now a pretty cool mini-map showing this, and I imagine this is like the first iteration of it. I'm sure you'll have all the cities marked and kind of troop movements and other things, which I think is quite a nice way of doing it right now. You can basically only see where your generals are on the map, and that's about it, which is not bad for like getting around the map, but it's nice. But obviously I think it definitely needs some more bonuses stuck to it. We also have as well this new mechanic right here where we can go and basically send our own officers to go and try and improve certain parts of a settlement. So for example, down here in New Haven, it might be a good idea to go and stick someone on a construction task. So for example, we'll do this, and we're actually going to go and gain an extra 2.21 construction per week, which is really nice. If we can find someone with better stats like this, then we could just absolutely demolish it. So for example, I'm sure we have a officer who has amazing morale stat. Okay, I've literally looked around my entire army, and it actually seems like we don't have anybody with really good morale stats. So we are just going to stick one of these other guys, and this guy is 53. So he's going to be boosting this region's construction by basically 2.2. That's going to be huge here at repairing our ships. These ships are going to repair so much quicker now, which I'm very much looking forward to. It's going to be a big boon to the whole settlement, and able to really get that up. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Also, looking at the loyalty map mode, you can see we basically have complete control over these initial regions. But Massachusetts Bay right here in Boston is still a little bit shaky, so again, it might not be a bad idea to go and stick someone here to boost loyalty. Costs us a little bit of rum, actually quite a lot of money. Is that worth it, do we think? It's going to boost it, but not very well. Yeah, I'm actually going to save my cash right now. We're not looking that good on money. I'm actually going to probably also push our navy out a little bit into a different sea region to see if we can maybe try and find some more British ships. And then outside of that, yeah, we're just going to give our army a little bit of rest and then look to kind of form up and push elsewhere. The armies are set up now, so I think Operation Push is a go. We want to maybe try and get this ready for the new year, whilst the British are currently sitting back and planning up their forces. So yeah, let's basically push up here with everybody. I basically want to push in here and try and take this. I'll leave 500 men back at Salem, and then everybody else here at Leicester, I'm going to push on Fort Stephenson. Now, this is going to be a little bit more of a difficult battle, but we also do have the pretty legendary force right there of the New Hampshire first, so they're going to be great. And what we can even do is we can even bring these guys up as a bit of a reserve. I also have men at Fort Rice if we need them, so my army's actually improved pretty dramatically. Our officers are looking fairly decent for now, and we're basically just using that, utilizing destroying the ships there. And as I mentioned, as soon as these guys are fully repaired, which isn't that far off, I'm going to probably make a play for Massachusetts Bay, clear off the British ships right there. They currently have 300 guns, so I might need basically my 2 big navies, these 5 ships. I might need all of them to move up and engage and clear that out. Or you can see as well, the British have immediately looked to reinforce it. I love when the AI does this. They basically see the assault. However, I don't think they've seen this assault coming into Fort Stephens. And I think once you get going, once you get into a pretty powerful situation, doing these type of battles is really important, because you basically start spreading the British supplies completely off of the battlefield. And right now, yeah, they're going to probably just straight up rout here, which is kind of a good question, whether or not we let the auto-resolve play out a little bit. I think honestly we do just go in. Even if they do decide to fully rout, that's fine. They might stick around for a little bit and try and engage us. I kind of do doubt that they will, but we'll give it a go. Get our artillery up there, get this battery all the way up into the, probably I guess the right hand side, and I'll just reinforce on here, because they do have 2 full regiments, right? So it's not like they haven't got anything, but yeah, I doubt they'll probably do too much. With some good skirmishes we'll bring up, and I guess we'll stick this militia on the right hand side. Yeah, just let the cannons do their thing. And then again, try and just keep a lot of men in reserve. We don't want to overcommit if we can help it. Initial volleys here against the British line, but of course we just need a little bit of time to form up. The cannon is also getting itself set up as well. Reloading. The cannon should be turning momentarily. You guys can just form up here, make sure that artillery is nice and safe and some good shots immediately. Over on this left-hand side, we kind of just got a unit of cavalry scouting, kind of seeing what they have coming in. There are skirmishers moving up. These guys are equipped with some United States muskets, so they should be doing a good job there. Have our Fusiliers set up there as well. And yeah, we want to just make sure, of course, we wrap around here. And again, a lot of these guys, you've got Virginia muskets, civilian muskets, and also US state muskets. So there's some good guns in there. I think it's a good idea to try and get these civilian muskets a little bit closer and then probably get Benedict over on this flank, I think. Okay, the artillery, the Grand Battery is now set up, which is great. And then these guys can start moving up there. And then I guess, oh, okay, they're just going to rout. That's fine. That's fine with me. We kind of expected them to do that. We've got some good shots off of them. And we'll just get them out of Portsmouth. Again, it'd be great to kill these, but I'm fine. We're not kind of like lacking supplies at all. So I'm fine, but they are just going to run. We can save our ammunition and push them back to somewhere else. I do, however, want to try and kill that artillery if we can get our hands on it. Yep, able to overrun it. It was just a small gun artillery battery. Now, I guess we can also try and run down a few of these other guys. Like, it doesn't really do much damage when you do this. I guess it's to, like, stop cavalry from just being ridiculous. Like, they get kind of a couple kills here and there, and you have to keep on microing it to kind of rack up the casualties. But yeah, it is a little bit, like, kind of funky how well it does work. But as I said, it's probably a balancing thing more than anything else. Okay, so that should see them pushed out of Portsmouth. I'm happy with that. Again, we can just finish them off. They are going to be falling. We're going to even dispatch some units there. You guys don't let up again. Push on Fort Stephens. I really want to utilize this winter where we are being very aggressive against the British line and able to run them through. You push on and you take Portsmouth, please. Where's our cavalry at as well? Where is our cavalry at? Because I want to use our cavalry to actually charge the enemy. The cavalry's just run up here after them. It's fine. Yeah, I want to utilize the cavalry to actually charge these guys down if I can help it as you guys push on that fort. And again, I have to constantly keep checking the navy, which is quite funny. That's almost repaired. It's going to be juicy having them ships. It's going to be 5 third rates looking to liberate this area, which is full of the enemy ships, of course. So ridiculous. I have so many men here, and yet the British are routing me. Like, it's just so silly. It really is. Like, these are very weak British units. I mean, we are making them surrender, though, which is good. I mean, everybody else can just literally go into Portsmouth, restock up. Again, if you guys can make that surrender, again, boom, that's more prisoners as well, which is nice. More guns and all that stuff is good. Over here, though, we are going to have to fight this one and break the fort. It should be a fairly quick one, so I'll probably just go ahead and give you the footnotes. Oh, look at this as well. We also have a skirmisher unit now. This is our first official skirmisher unit. Super cool. It is part of John Stark's 1st New Hampshire unit, which is super cool. And yeah, let's send them out. They've got hunting rifles, I believe, so they've got good weapons, and we'll send them out to deal with these skirmishers and see how well they do up against the British skirmishers. Hopefully pretty well. I mean, luckily they are also supported by my entire army. That's going to be enough to really send them off. It does also seem like as well that they've improved the AI with the artillery. The artillery does actually come up to the battlements now, which is cool to see. They actually do kind of put in a bit more effort to try and counter battery you. Okay, time to silence the guns and time to make our push. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send in these guys first. They're going to absorb the initial volleys, and then whilst they're doing that, you guys are going to make your way in. Then we'll send in the good soldiers on that side and then the good soldiers on this side as well, and look just to basically storm them. This militia, as I said, they are here to absorb these musket shots from the enemy, and then everybody else just gets themselves stuck in. We'll of course get our general in. I think this is probably the best way to do it. And then, yeah, as I said, the actual good soldiers with their brown besses will be able to really clean this one up. Heavy fighting though, and it did take a lot of our guns and a lot of our soldiers. You know, the skirmishers broke, everyone else broke as well. But yeah, we're going to end up finishing this off. And I'll make sure as well to kind of use the outflanking as well. Outflanking in this, even though the game doesn't do a good job of showing it, outflanking your opponents is the quickest way to break them. Look at that, immediately broken as soon as we hit their back. And then again over here as well, and they'll be breaking very, very. Okay, both Fort Stephens and now Portsmouth have been secured, which is great. If we can make another unit surrender, that would be even better. We're about to obviously get all of these soldiers back under our control as well. However, do keep in mind that this is still winter, so it's not like we can make these huge, massive advances. Our provisions are going to take much longer to get to us, and our soldiers are going to be obviously very tired doing so. So what I might do is I might fall back to Boston, let the supply caravans and other things catch up to us. Oh, look at that as well. Okay, so they've actually changed it. That Hatfield no longer connects to Fort Rice. you have to take these two. I feel like tactically that is way more interesting because it means you have to be more aggressive, but also kind of hard as well. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So we'll obviously take that into consideration. I'm going to pull these guys back to Boston, I think. Let them rebuild up. Just leave a small garrison at Portsmouth. I might even take this garrison up to Portsmouth, maybe. A little bit low on money. I was saying there is a Unity class 5th rate frigate here, which should be pretty easy to kill and capture. So I think we are going to just jump in. I think we need to start selling more ships, because if we don't, we are going to end up just running out of money. And this naval kind of privacy is like our best way of doing it. Oh, it seems like naval battles have actually improved graphically quite a lot as well. So yeah, this is a completely different like map setup. We're much further away, which I like way more, that we're this far away. The compass has changed as well. That's awesome. This will be a very easy battle though. I also think the Unity class is a new type of ship as well, which again, is really cool to see. I think I really hope they do going forward with the naval stuff, especially in the early game when they start to develop the campaign a bit more, is like put a cap on what type of ships that people can bring to bear, how early on. Like the British don't get access to their 1st and 3rd rates like immediately in the campaign. Like maybe you obviously have to kind of earn the right to use them. I think that'll be a much better way of like balancing out a navy and giving the American side a bit of an easier time of it. I was able to capture it. I wasn't really in need of doing anything, and now we just have to sink this other ship. So yeah, let's take this one. Again, it might be a bad idea. No, there's just no point, right? There's literally no point. Let's just sink this. I think one volley should be enough to do it, and then we'll go sell this one, and then we have this ship as well. Again, this is kind of bad because we are then giving up our own, and we'll go back to cannon here as well to sink that. Yeah, this is kind of bad because we are giving up these ships, and we're going to be fighting the main bulk of the British Navy in a second. But also, I guess it is what it is, and we need to be able to pay the soldiers regardless. So winning these battles against these 5th rates are going to be pretty important. Also, how is this ship not surrendered right now? I mean, look at it. Look at it. There we go. Sunk it to the bottom of the ocean. Boom. Nice. Cool. So yeah, we need to get back to port and sell this quite quickly because we are running very low on funds. I am also bringing out that other navy we had repairing in New Haven. That should be here soon. And that will hopefully be enough of a fleet to kind of really conquer this side of it. Yeah, you got this fleet right here. So yeah, we're going to take these guys and we're going to, Hill Squadron. We're going to bring it over. Then this fleet, I mean, again, this is not a bad ship, but we need the money. We're running very low. We also do have a decent amount of experience as well we can subvend. So I think what I might do is I might grab the Eastern Department, because that gives us a brand new general limit. So we can have up to 3 generals, which would be really nice because that means we can basically have line of sight across the entire line. I can have one over here in Fort Saratoga. I can have one over here in Fort Stephens and kind of dealing with the mountainous area. And then I can have my main push up here to the north. So let's grab that. Let's grab that up right away. Is there anything else I'd want? Material recruits is just more ammunition and provisions, which isn't bad actually. It's actually really good. So I might also grab battle. Let's just save our prestige for a little bit in case we lose a major naval engagement. Okay, let's grab them so we can have either Henry Knox or Artemis Ward. Who is better? Artemis is pretty decent. He hasn't got very good endurance though. I think Henry is a bit better. So we'll grab him up. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments a bit more about him as well. And we're going to immediately send him over here to Fort Saratoga, I think. Oh, we also have a unit here as well. Let's reinforce at Leicester. Oh, he can also level up as well. Nice. Let's just give him, probably just scouting is always nice, being able to see a bit more. Oh, we've engaged. Okay, we've actually engaged a pretty big 3rd rate as well. Okay, this should sort out all of our money problems then. I might sell this and I might sell this one. How much crew does it have as well? 700? So actually a pretty decent crew. Okay, let's let the auto-resolve tick down a little bit. It's already pretty wounded, so the auto-resolve, they should take a lot of damage from this. Oh, it does also mean as well, though, we can stop this guy from taking his salary anymore. He doesn't need it. I might actually move him up to Portsmouth. We're going to probably repair a little bit in Portsmouth, which, again, might be a very good idea to start focusing in on that. Yeah, probably definitely get a school immediately there. It's going to be great. Okay, let's swarm in now and take this ship down. Should be pretty fine. I love this class of ship as well. It looks really nice. One of the better looking 3rd rates. Now, these are nice as well. They're a bit bulkier, but I just love the double decks, the way it's set up on this ship. You can see, yeah, down to 600 crew. So we're going to probably want, yeah, our main one, the USS Shark, to move in and try and take that. Okay, nice. So they are going against the winds right now, and they're struggling to decide where they're going to go. So we're going to move in. Probably just try and hit them from both sides if we can. We've immediately been able to get to their side. Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah, that's really good for us. The ropes are already moving. Oh my god, it's amazing. We just basically caught them immediately. We boarded immediately, and now we're going to be able to board from the other side as well. Yeah, that is perfect, man. That's really good. And what I might do is I might just board with like with this. I mean, either way, it actually doesn't matter. They're already breaking as well. It literally doesn't matter. Wow. We got a nice little volley there just to kind of clear them off. Okay, that was so quick. That was so quick. So let's drop them and have a crew off. Boom. Okay, so we could keep this, but this one's so depleted and so it will take ages to replenish. I think we do just simply get rid of it. We sell it. We sell that and maybe the 5th class, and then we have 6 third rates going around killing the rest of the British Navy. Not bad, actually. And look at that. Our officers are looking very good as well to replenish these other ships. Guys, back to port. It does seem like the British do also have a ship over here. So come over here and check for trade routes. I assume they're in, yeah, they're in this part of the sea. So let's just move over a bit. I think anywhere the British aren't showing, I can kind of neglect and just kind of shift our blockade, or I guess our kind of counter blockade away. But yeah, our money situation is looking pretty bad. So let's get into port quickly. Boom. Nice. Cool. It's going to take them 1,000,000 years to repair. That's fine because you're being sold and you're being sold as well. Yeah, that's the other third rate. Perfect. So we have these ships that can repair. Again, they need crew and also a bit of hull is fine. So sell them immediately and make tons of money. Hopefully they haven't nerfed this as well. So 7 grand for that and 15 for the other. Do we also get to sell the guns still? Yeah, we also get to sell some of the guns. Not as many as I thought we would. But still plenty enough for us to, yeah, take that down, make an absolute bang. The 24-pounders sell for a lot, yeah, 40 grand, boom. Yeah, perfect. That's really good. Wow. So now let's maybe go and focus in on construction here just to boost that up a little bit. Let's go ahead and pick Artemis. Maybe, no, it's this guy, right? Yeah, this guy has really good stats. Boom, nice. So he's going to be able to boost the construction power of this settlement, which is good by quite a lot as well, if I do say so myself. And then let's up it. So actually, I'm curious because this construction is different to this construction. So I wonder if we do try and upgrade the shipyards. Does that help it? Let me know in the comments if you know. Because I guess I'd be very interested in finding out exactly what we need to do. And we also might as well upgrade these guys. Get another unit of cavalry in there. I think that is for sure we do that. Oh, cool. Look at this as well. I think if we research this tech right here, we're actually going to get 4 of these ships. That's really cool. It's a bunch more 5th rates. And that, again, can be a very good kind of just like support fleet. We also just upgraded to shipyards. But I think we also need dry docks before we can grab that, which is quite kind of funny. We've kind of jumped it. Yeah, these actually just give you ships. It's actually really cool. The fact that these just give you ships as well. Yeah, that's actually really cool. So yeah, we're going to grab that and we're just going to rush it. We're going to rush for frigates so we get them literally next turn. Can we even upgrade? Yeah, we need the other shipyard first. We also engaged a very depleted British third rate, which I guess I will just take because, again, it's 20 grand more. Now that we don't need money, but I guess we might as well, right? Boom. Cool. That's that ship taken care of. Nice. I mean, there's just no reason not to try and conquer it. Yeah, we're going to just be able to absolutely dumpster the British Navy. There's still the Victoria classes around. I don't know where they are, but the first rates, basically. And we obviously haven't run into one yet right now, which we do need to be very careful again as well, because we can run into them and then we really are in trouble. So we do need to be kind of careful there. But for now, we should be fine. So boom, conquered that. Let's just send everyone back to Portsmouth so they can get their crew back. We might look to, I mean, I don't want to have to then go all the way back over here to, you know, build up more ships. Are we beating the British Navy yet? We have equal to them now. Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, they actually only have 500 men, 1 regiment in Falmouth. So what I think my plan is going to be up there is basically we just rush them. I assume they're going to have more men back here. But I think the plan is simply to push north and just have enough momentum to keep on hitting them and not allow them to reinforce. They currently have like 4,000 men yet, and there's no way we take that. We don't have a mission anymore anyway, so we just ignore that. We focus everything else on this right-hand side of the map, linking up our supplies as well, so pushing on Fort Love and then over here as well, so we can actually get supply lines going to the west. And that should all be pretty easy to do. We have, obviously, Henry. Henry can go and lead the men out of Fort Rice, I guess. And then we'll have our general back here as soon as these guys are fully replenished, which shouldn't be too long now that they're back in Newport. Newport actually has decent garrison set up right there. Look at that naval map mode now. Looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Like, these are all uncontested right now, but everything else looking good. Oh, okay, cool. So I have the ships now as well, right? Yeah, sorry, that was me being stupid. I have the ship. Oh, I don't have the ships? Oh, I guess it's just not in the game. Oh, that's annoying. They have also fixed the bug where you actually have to repair ships now as well. You can't just rebuild them and they're fully back replenished, which is good. I'm glad they did that. Okay, I'm gonna do something kind of risky, but I think I'd rather have this fleet in Boston. So we're gonna move down there and we're gonna probably split them up a little bit. I'm gonna leave one ship back here to repair in Portsmouth. So yeah, sorry, this one ship going to Portsmouth, you guys come out into there. I basically want to split my ship repairing so that, again, they repair it that bit faster. Wow, as well, we can actually stick these soldiers on a ship. I've actually never done that before. That is so cool. We can actually put the stuff on ships. Oh, that is really cool. So we can actually start maneuvering soldiers. Like, for example, I could bring soldiers from Newport quickly up here if I wanted to with this navy, maybe. That's cool. Oh crap, the British are attacking me at Fort Stephens as well. Okay, let's grab these soldiers and head over. Henry, get over here as well. And I'm gonna make my push in the north. I don't want to sit idly by, so we're gonna probably push up to here and then form some battalions with the soldiers we have. Okay, it's only 2 regiments, which is fine. Yeah, it's fine with me. So let's get over here. We actually don't have that many provisions, but all of these soldiers should be fully stocked on provisions, which isn't bad. And then what we want to do is we want to start building a few brigades, because these brigades basically just share ammunition, and it's a great way for not one unit to have a few less soldiers. Just bring these guys out, bring you guys in. Yeah, you guys are going to form up here. Get inside of there, and then I might launch a brigade assault from here. Okay, we got ourselves a bit of a battle at Fort Love up here in the west. The British are setting up in a pretty defensive formation. Luckily, we are also set up here. I let the skirmish go on for a little bit too long. So unfortunately, were able to kind of inflict a decent amount of damage to us now, which does kind of suck. But we're going to let this kind of first regiment come at us. We'll kind of deal with that in its entirety, and then we will look to push on the fort. If we don't have enough to take the fort, then we don't have enough. But it is only a tier 1, so we should be able to bombard it enough if we have enough ammunition, man. Okay, so I've dealt with the forces outside the fort, so there's no real need to watch it, to be honest. I just skipped through it because, yeah, it was pretty easy. Now comes a real problem, is dealing with what's inside the fort, but we still have plenty of ammunition. I was really conservative with my shots, so I think for the most part we are just going to bombard them. I can even steal the British guns as well, which I'm probably going to do, to be honest, just so we have more cannons, just to smash the fort, force them out, and then deal with them that way. They still have some annoying skirmishers roaming around. Yeah, there they are, right there. I'm going to probably turn and let my cannons deal with them. Go on, give them a good volley, send them packing. Oh, that's some good damage. Again, every skirmisher we kill is great. The British skirmishers are just so good. So if the cannons can deal with them, yeah, that's exactly. Okay, so we're basically out of ammo now, and I'm thinking that we do just try and, like, shoot our way into the fort rather than charging. So I'm going to start bringing up our boys and just start engaging the British, because we are still firing, like, granted, a cannon shot, like, every minute or something along them lines. And I feel like charging this is going to be very scary with what we have left. Like, this is all we have infantry-wise. So, yeah, I might just look to kind of close the distance and just try and, like, fire them, because there's not much left in the fort, right? Like, 75, 60, 40, 100, like... That's not a lot, but it's probably going to be able to send my units packing if we charge them. And, like, with the recent fort changes, the British don't actually get that much crazy cover. Like, previously it was like 100% inside the fort. Now they get much less, but I don't know if this is going to pan out for us. Like, we are losing men. Maybe I just send in these guys to do it. You guys probably already have pretty bad morale. Yeah, maybe we just, like, brute force our way in, honestly. That cannon actually does still have ammunition, so it's able to put down some good shots. And I think maybe we just, like, yeah, come in. Maybe you go around there. You keep firing in on that. We have the British guns, which are completely out of ammo, firing like a gun every, like, 6 minutes. Sharp would be extremely unhappy with them. Okay, now we're inside the fort. Let's push there. And then you guys attack them from the front. That'll surround them. And then everybody else set up and just keep on firing, because you guys still have ammo left. And this way we'll be shooting them in the back and also in the front. This artillery probably hold fire now. We don't really have any ammo anyway to be shooting. Maybe you guys, like, focus on that. If you can hit, maybe, yeah, focus in on that unit. We've broken them. Good. Okay, do we just charge in now? Yeah, I think we just keep up the pressure and we just charge. Yeah, you guys go in there and you guys go in there. This unit's actually already breaking. If it comes worse comes to worse, we can just surround them and shoot them, probably still with our cannon, if they don't come forward. But yeah, we still have to be very careful. Yeah, we broke there. And we're going to break here as well. Yeah, well, luckily they just broke, but we captured a unit as well. Oh, that was close, man. That was very close. We literally had barely any soldiers left, really. Okay, perfect, cool. So that's going to be a big boost for us now. So yeah, Morgan's battalion is going to basically have to hold Fort Love until we can reinforce from the south here at Hartford. You guys need maybe another day of replenishment, and then I can take Jackie and we can come up either to Fort Rice and take Hubbington, and then kind of bring these guys back and kind of split Jackie's forces between here and these two settlements, because I'm sure we're getting raids from the forts over there to the west. I also just grabbed lumber mills, and we'll go back to working on the Pennsylvania rifle, because I believe we need lumber mills to grab this. So we need to upgrade these to lumber mills, and then we can focus in on getting the dry docks. So over here, we'll work on the carpenter shop. And then here, we'll upgrade to lumber mills. We have enough resources. Okay, that's fine. I also sold one of the other ships. We have 50 grand now, which is pretty disgusting. We are also pushing up here to Falmouth, so I think that's going to be the final goal of the episode. Smash them at Falmouth. Yeah, they're starting. Oh, they're actually leaving Falmouth. There's a lot of very weakened divisions here as well. This is good for us, though. I kind of almost want to engage them as well. Yeah, let's send the cavalry in. The cavalry are great at chasing. Look how many officers we have as well. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's actually amazing. Oh, God. Yeah, you guys go into the fort now, please. I do want to get over here to make sure that they're actually okay there. We can hear the firing. Do we need to fight this, or you guys got this? Like, just charge in. There's like 4,000 of you guys there. You should be able to surrender these guys. God, you just lose so many men in these auto resolve battles against the British. You really do. My cavalry is getting minced. Yeah, that's exactly what I was scared of happening, is the British coming down to Fort Rice. There's not really anything we can do about it. I mean, we can send these guys to reinforce that and take it back, but I don't know if they're going to get there in time. So maybe I can, like, force them to come after me. Over here, yeah, we're making them rout, which is good. These guys, I don't know where they're reinforcing. Okay, you guys are taking back, so you guys go there. Can we, like, encourage them to attack us and hope that Jackie can get up here with his boys? Hopefully they can. Okay, let's wrap this up then. The Battle of Falmouth. I mean, they basically have nothing left. Like, these units have been starving by the looks of it. But obviously, we want to try and kill them as much as possible. And yeah, just finish them off fairly effectively. So let's do this. This will be the final battle of the episode for sure. We fought so much today, which is great. I love that we're just getting loads of these battles. But yeah, this one should be very easy, I think. Let's see our situation. Okay, so we're set up. I mean, they're actually probably going to rout straight away. They're actually in our flank immediately. Okay, cool. Interesting. That's an interesting deployment. Let's push up there. But yeah, we're just going to break. Okay, that's fine. That is fine with me. Let them run. Let them run. The only thing we really want to do here is just try and chase down this this cannon. I did actually just lose a horse regiment right there as well. God damn it. They just take so much damage in the auto resolve, which I guess is fine because they are like properly engaging. But I wish there was maybe like behaviors you could set, like set the cavalry just to like skirmish or something along them lines. I think we killed a cannon. That's fine with me. They're going to have to replenish them cannons. We're going to get more battle loot by doing that. And boom, yeah, Falmouth is sent. I was kind of hoping for a battle, but it makes sense the reason why they're not sticking around. They really do not have the manpower to stop me. That is for sure. And I should completely send them packing right there, right? Yeah, and if we can force another battle. I mean, again, they're just going to rout here, but I'm going to do this just so that they rout and I don't take damage through the auto-resolve. Oh, wow, the British are actually sticking around. I was expecting them to break immediately, but I guess they're maybe making a bit of a stand here, which, as I said, I am fine with them doing. Let's just kill more of the British units, and this is our main army as well. So, again, our forces here are actually pretty well, like, ready to take the British on here. So this is good. I'm not going to complain. I am not going to complain. The battle is a bit of a mess, though. I will concede that. Like, there is a lot of units everywhere. So it's going to take us a little while just to fully set up here. So we're gonna, well, I should be kind of careful here. Let's actually fall back here. We want to be a little bit careful not to overextend it for main British forces coming in from this side. We want to obviously deal with these guys. And this is probably just a charge. Realistically, let's just charge and get the cavalry to counter-charge there. We can push you guys up to engage that with you guys there, maybe. So yeah, you two charge in. We should probably bring over Arnold just to check it. And then the cavalry comes in there as well, just to kind of pursue them. You guys push in there. We can set up here. You can deal with this without cannon. This is going to be a little bit of another difficult position, but we've managed to break from there. Yeah, this is good. Maybe the British can only retreat so many times before they have to stand. Okay, there we go. They are just going to fully break now. I don't think we'll be able to get too many more kills on them. Obviously, I want to try and hunt down that artillery. That's really the type of... Yeah, this artillery is definitely the ones I want to try and kill. All my artillery, however, can now just hold fire. No need wasting your ammunition, so you guys just kind of, you know, silence your guns. Yeah, we broke all of that as well. We'll send the cavalry after them if they want to try. Maybe some infantry after them as well. Okay, a pretty minor engagement. Like, this is actually probably a bit more historic historically accurate with how many losses were on either side. But we'll take that. Again, this is just to basically secure Falmouth and send them back. And again, I don't think the British will be able to replenish a lot of these soldiers on the Americas because Canada isn't like super populated with soldiers. So again, that should rout hopefully a lot of these guys. Let's get into Falmouth. A lot of their soldiers here are surrendering. They are bringing down some more regiments, but yeah, there's no way they're going to be able to stop us. We'll bring Arnold over to get this loot and get the rest of the soldiers back here. Yes, another surrender. That is a very nice for us. Over here as well, I am like holding my own here. The forces are rushing up here as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out here. Again, if I can just like stay in here, like delay this unit with generals maybe. You guys are like on your way. But yeah, they need to hurry up and hopefully I don't lose a general here. That would really be really bad. The forces are coming. Yes. Okay, we've just been able to do it then. Yeah, literally, I think just been able to, yeah, scare them off enough. Cool. That's great. Nice. I mean, what an episode, right? What an episode. Our Navy has just dominated the seas. They obviously need some repairing time and stuff like that, but it's fine. They've done a good enough job that I'm, you know, happy with their performance. We've basically fully pushed back the British now. We took Falmouth, Portsmouth in some pretty easy battles. We've taken both of these forts. I'm going to take Huntington next episode. I might just do that off camera unless there's a big enough garrison. And then we just fortify this line. Probably take Lyman because it's kind of a long way for the British to come to take it. And yeah, then look to maybe try and smash these forts. Send out the Navy again. I think the Navy's going to be strong enough. Like I think 5 third rates, even if they are all slightly beaten up, will be fine, and these will be done. It says 27 days. I think it'll be done way quicker than that. This again is all good. We might let them get like up to 90 and send them out to clear out Massachusetts Bay. We got this Navy as well. It is in desperate need of repairs, but for now can continue just to harass the British out here. And then yeah, then we just go and we smash all of this. Actually thinking about it, it might not be a bad idea to just grab a bunch of like unrated cutters, like 4 of them, just to stick in each of these sea regions. Because I'm not sure if, like, because these are, like, uncontested sea regions, this color, like, it's not kind of in my control. But if we put a ship there, it will turn to green. I mean, if it turns to green, I wonder if that means, like, we basically get way more money because of that. So, yeah, it might be a good idea to buy a bunch of small ships or just take all the, like, wounded ships we capture from now on and just send them so we can have, like, 1 in each sea region to basically patrol it. It's honestly a real shame we didn't get all of these new frigate ships. Do we have to build them, maybe? Is that, like, it? Ships. Oh, we have to build them. Okay, cool. Let's maybe just build, yeah, let's maybe just build these 6 rates. Why not? Let's do it. Let's just build these 6 rates. We build 1 every 10 days. It's going to cost us money, but we have plenty. And then we can maybe just, like, the 6 rates will be good enough to scatter this. If we get any more, like, crappy ships, we'll use them. And then we're just good to go. Nice. I'm going to probably send this battalion back to Boston to repair up and build up, leaving 2,000 men in Falmouth. That should be plenty to hold it. I might send this supply wagon back there as well, again, just to grab some more provisions, which I think we have a bunch back here. No, we actually don't. Okay. But we need some more provisions up there for sure. I mean, again, we have been very aggressive in the winter. And as you guys can see, it's some ridiculous. I think it was like -20 or something. It showed somewhere. I actually don't know where it showed. But it does show. And yeah, that's pretty bad, of course. So let's maybe just fall back. We'll rebuild our forces now. You guys have arrived here to push on Hubbington, which is great. Good job. We'll send Henry over there. Our gun production as well, by the way, is looking incredible. 1,200 Virginia muskets, 700 United States muskets, 300 Brown Besses. We also, I think, have a bunch of cannon as well, just lying around. So that's all looking incredible. Actually, we have 6 pounders, which is nice. We don't really need them now. So yeah, now, basically, the goal is just to kind of maybe spend the rest of January just, like, repairing, doing what we need to do, and then we look to push out. And again, I guess it's not a bad idea quickly to see what they have at Fort George really quickly. Yeah, they have about 3,000 men at Fort George. It's going to be a battle and a half. Luckily, we can drag them out of a fort in a battle. They won't just sit idly by and not want to engage us. Hubbington only has 700 men, so that's going to be an easy battle. Ideally, I want to probably take this battalion when it's a little bit more repaired. Probably push it to Lyman and conquer that again. Just helps out with the supply lines and gets it going. I'm going to ignore these forts for now. But once we take Hubbington, we could push to try and like take Billington as well. And that gives us like a straight shot to Montreal, and I doubt they have much back here as well. So yeah, I think things are looking really, really good in this playthrough so far. And yeah, if you guys are enjoying, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next on the channel. Whether you got any ideas on certain things we should do, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and fish out.